Hello and welcome to the AgileSHIFT Training and Certification course from One World Training. One World Training is an accredited training organization of PeopleCert on behalf of Axelos. AgileSHIFT is a registered trademark of Axelos Limited. The AgileSHIFT ATO logo, or the Accredited Training Organization logo, is a trademark of Axelos Limited, used under permission of Axelos. All rights reserved by them. Before we delve into what AgileSHIFT is, a background about One World Training. One World Training is a global training company having its offices in the USA, UK, the Netherlands, India, Malaysia, United Arab Emirates, South Africa, and many more countries globally. We provide training in IT, business management, project management, ISO standards, GDPR, and many other subjects for individuals as well as organizations. We deliver our courses in 5 ways: public classroom-based, online, from home or work, e-learning, then a blended approach of self-paced e-learning with in-person support for instruction, or at the user's location with on-site team for private and government organizations. We are an authorized training center endorsed by leading global professional bodies as shown with the various logos at the bottom here. About myself, my name is Muralidhar Gadam, or Murali in short. I'm an instructor. I'm a certified instructor and course advisor for various areas such as ITIL 4, Prince 2, project and control environments, that is, Prince 2 Agile, AgileSHIFT like this one, MSP, managing successful programs, PMP, project management professional, CAPM, certified associate in project management, Verism, value-driven, evolving, responsive and integrated service management, Excel Agile Scrum Master, PeopleCert Scrum Master. I have worked for several years in IT and project management with teams across the globe, particularly with the USA, Western Europe, Canada, India, Southeast Asia, and Australia. My work experience helps me deliver trainings. I have supported diverse industries in leading global organizations. I'm a computer engineer by education, also a certified trainer and a coach. In summary, my experience is multi-domain in the areas of IT service management, software, project, and program management. We would like to first acknowledge Axelos because we have used their AgileSHIFT materials. The swirl logo is also a trademark of Axelos Limited. And AgileSHIFT itself is a registered trademark of Axelos. Here is a look at the agenda in this course. The course is split into 3 sections. The first one is about understand why organizations need to create a culture of enterprise agility in order to respond to a changing context. Number 2, understand the key concepts of the AgileSHIFT framework. And number 3, understand the AgileSHIFT delivery approach. Most organizations today are trying to transform. Whichever sector, be it such as retail, telecom, banking, financial, etc., or public services, the traditional ways of working may not be sufficient to remain competitive in the modern world and survive. These changes have been driven by increasing demand from the customer side and the rise of disruption by exploitation of new technology. And also the traditional processes are no longer fit for purpose and use. And company culture that does not support working in a fast-paced manner. Therefore, transformation is necessary, but it is also hard. This is where Axelos AgileSHIFT comes in. It's a guidance to help prepare individuals as well as organizations for transformation by creating this culture of enterprise agility. This is not driven by simply adopting agile method or tool, and of which many are there in the industry there. However, by understanding and filtering the ethos behind agile ways of working and leveraging them across the entire organization, which means AgileSHIFT achieves this through encouraging the entire organization to be comfortable with and embrace the need for change and transformation. Also, demonstrate how a culture of agility for the enterprise is beneficial to them and help them also identify barriers to success. Also, an overview of common agile ways of working are demonstrated and how they connect with enterprise agility. And there's also a simple agile framework presented in this course, which organizations and team can adopt and embed. This framework consists of 5 principles, 5 practices, which may be used by the entire organization, and specifically an iterative delivery method, which comprises roles, competencies, workflow, tools, and techniques. These elements together, meaning the 5 principles, the 5 practices, and the iterative delivery method with the roles, competencies, workflow, tools, and techniques, they combine to enable the whole organization to embrace agility. About the certification exam. It's a 45-minute exam. If the candidate is taking the exam in a language that is not their native or working language, then they may be allowed 25% additional time, which means 57 minutes and not 45 minutes. In that case, there are 33 multiple choice questions, 20 or more correct answers to pass. There is no negative marking. It's a closed book exam. The official AgileSHIFT guidance is the publication based on which this course is presented, and the exam is invigilated. The exam assesses whether candidate can demonstrate sufficient recall and understanding of the AgileSHIFT framework and demonstrate how AgileSHIFT can enable people across the organization to own the change within their sphere of influence. This guidance, therefore, should be of interest and value to anyone working in a public, private, or third sector, such as voluntary, non-governmental, not-for-profit organization. This is the Bloom's taxonomy of thinking, learning, and assessing. And the AgileSHIFT exam is at Bloom's level 1 and 2, which means it is at the remember level 1 and understanding level 2, recalling facts and basic concepts and explaining ideas or concepts. Learning objectives. These are a repeat of what we saw in the agenda for this course. Understand why organizations need to create a culture of enterprise agility in response to a changing context. Understand the key concepts of the AgileSHIFT framework and understand the AgileSHIFT delivery approach. The purpose of this qualification, it enables one to adopt the ethos which underpins AgileSHIFT. Demonstrate why transformation is important. Recognize ways of working that could be incorporated in any transformation, and be empowered to make small incremental improvements that will combine to create the wider change that the organization requires. And that brings us to the end of the introduction to the course. Thank you.